Hello everyone and welcome back to this also live stream for this very important CWC 2023 match of finals between Italy and Philippines. I'm gonna be Real Mass and casting this match with Ewong. Hello.
Hello. A really exciting game ahead of us. These two teams found their losses against two huge teams in the US and South Korea, and they have stormed their way through the losers bracket to reach to this point, a win or a go home game for a spot in the grand finals. Italy and Philippines, how do you feel about this one?
Coming into it, I feel like Italy has shown like really great proficiency on this pool against Germany. I mean, we can talk about the previous match. Italy won against Germany 7-1 in a very dominating match. A very strong performance from them, dominating like almost every map. Philippines had also a really solid match against Poland, winning 7-3. But I'd say that Italy, in my opinion, is looking really strong on this pool, with players like Arma and Kemi scaling so well on such a difficult finals pool. So I'd say Italy probably on paper kind of has the advantage, but don't rule out Philippines yet. They still have lots of stuff they can show off.
Yeah, definitely. Italy have those two powerhouses. They have Kame and Arma, the two players you know can definitely play this pool. But Philippines off such a wonderful momentum. Roido pulling the team together to take on Poland last night, one of the miracle teams making it to the top 6, and they took that game, as you said, 7-3, and now they're here. They're going to be definitely motivated going into this one, and do not discount their players as well. They can definitely play the map pool still.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a core of Roido, Bunray, and Rusty at this point of the tournament, it's a really strong core. And they also have players for other stuff, because one thing also to note is that Italy kind of is gonna be playing as a 3-man roster for most of the match. Realistically, with Kame, Surwaffle, and Arma. I think Sachalin is probably gonna play the lower HD and maybe some other HDs, but realistically, Italy is playing with a very restricted roster. So maybe if this goes the distance and it's a long match, it could kind of be tough on them. So yeah, also take that into notice.
Depth definitely there. Philippines have the depth, as you said. They've got the core 3, and they've got the 3 other players that can cover up other mods. And looking at the roles, Kame on the side of Italy opting for the first pick and second ban, meaning that Philippines will take the first ban of the game.
Yeah. Last time I believe Philippines banned HR3. They did not want to play HD3. No, HR3, and Italy banned HD2 last match, which is expected. I'm expecting Italy to really try to avoid the HD pool this match.
Yeah, looking for similar bans this time around, and it is obvious here, a ban on Hard Rock 1 from the Filipino side.
Yeah.
Italy most likely going to go for Hidden ban, as you said. Whether or not it is that same ban as last time, Hidden 2 it is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, going into this match, I think the game plan is pretty set in stone. I'd expect Italy to really go all out on the HR and DT pools. They've seen that they can absolutely perform on it, and that Philippines wasn't looking that good on these pools last match. Italy, though, kind of wants to avoid HD, so that's where Philippines is gonna strike, and probably also want to avoid mixed mod. But as the first pick is gonna be DT2 for Italy, expected. It was their second pick last match, and it just went really well. It's a really difficult map, and they have really solid DT players anyway.
Yeah, the expected speed pick from them, just to get the speed picks out the way to begin with, before Philippines go back with those hidden and those coin flip no mod or hard mixed mod picks.
Yeah.
And there it is. So Waffle, Kame, and Arma, the expected 3 for the Italian side. Probably going to see not too many changes in that roster there. Bunray, Rusty, and Kielzu the third for this one.
Yeah. And Kielzu playing over Roido is interesting. Also, we didn't really see Philippines play a lot of DT during their match. I think they only played
one map.
Yeah, they only played
Freedom
one DT map. Yeah. So their performance on DT overall is still really kind of unknown. We really don't know how strong they are or how much they struggle. I know Bunray probably doesn't really want to play DT much. And actually, they're gonna go out of the lobby, it seems. So, roster still not set in stone for Philippines.
We see Roido in, and that clears up a lot of confusion, definitely.
Yeah.
Expected to see him there. On the topic of double time and what the team played last time, Italy only played 2 double time maps, this one included, with a score of 2.5 mil, so they're going to be looking to replicate that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's also a map that if you kind of mess up and just don't play it extremely well, you can fall behind a lot and get like a 600-700k. We've seen that happen in the previous matches, I believe. So getting a really strong score like Italy did last time with the edge 20Ks is really, really good. We're seeing Crowley in the lobby. I'm not expecting Crowley to play this map.
Crowley, masterpiece from him possibly soon.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, there's still one worry on the Italian side is being able to construct a really good team score. Although 2.5 in this pool is a good score, sort of kind of lagged behind in the previous match for 759k. Not a terrible score, but compared to Arma's 900 and Keme's 870, really, we'll need to step up now in case the Philippines do have double time in the bag.
Yeah.
But obviously, from them attempting to avoid it last match in that 10 map game, possibly will not be able to match the score, but only time will tell. Rusty, Roido, and Kelzu are the 3 playing on the Philippines side.
Yeah, that looks about right. Bunray, the only player of the main core for Philippines, not playing this one, sitting out the DT picks as expected. Kelzu is gonna play. And it looks like these are going to be the final rosters, I think. I'd say still an Italy favored pick for sure, but interested to see how Philippines performs on this DT.
Yeah, there we go, we're in. First map of the game. Italy's pick here. Only time will tell who takes a point though.
This pick feels quite short. You really want to combo as early as you can because the map doesn't let you rest and doesn't give you any free combo. So anything you take is gonna be great.
Ooh, Kame's found an early miss, but it's matched with Rosty's 2 misses, I believe, so Italy with a very early lead. Just as he finished talking about not losing combo, Rusty and Kelzu miss again. And Roido as well, not on the full combo, so it's Sir Waffle and Arma leading the charge on the Italian side. Only Arma now.
Only Sir Waffle really missing. I mean, Kame still is a tiny bit behind, but holding the 200 combo here is honestly very huge. The map is not that long, so it's gonna give them a big score advantage so far, because Philippines is really struggling to get any combo going.
Yeah, they're kind of falling apart. You see a lot of misses after misses, and with Arma and Kame holding on, that's really all they need.
And yeah, at this point, 400 combos from both of them is gonna most likely not gonna be replicated. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be in miss from Arma, but Kame is still holding the FC, no, near FC at this point. And there's pretty much no combo on the Philippine side.
Well, it's a Y from Italy now, but with the lead they have, Philippines will need to replicate what Italy's done, but from a Rusty miss there, really not possible. Roido the only one holding on. Is that enough? No, finds a miss. So is Kelzu, and if things keep up at this rate, the final third will look very Italian-sided.
Yeah, for sure. Final third is still pretty hard, but at this point it doesn't really matter. Arma is the only one with combo. Once again, Philippines not finding any combo on this map. And it's looking like a great first pick for Italy.
Yeah, a really good pick here. You see, even Sir Waffle, who is behind compared to the 2 Italians, still top scoring compared to the Philippines. All 3 players there not able to match Sir Waffle's score, and when you match it with Arma and Kame, who set such good combos in the beginning and just hold on for longer, really there's not much you can do. Italy, very confident first point there.
Yeah. Look at the scores though. As I said, it's really easy to not get any combo going on this map and get 600k, and that's exactly what happened with Philippines here. Compared to the 870k and 900k from Arma, the difference is huge here.
Yeah, now we'll flip back to the Philippines, and this time they may look to use Hidden as a way to gap Italy, just like they did on that double time pick.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, one thing though as well is that I think Italy for sure has some free, quote unquote, free picks that they couldn't really lose, but it's not really the case for Philippines. I think every pick from Philippines is still gonna be contested by Italy, so it's gonna be a tough match for them. But that's a mixed mode 2 first pick for Philippines.
Now, if you remember yesterday's game, Philippines did play this and one outstanding score from Roido at Hidden FC, looking to replicate that. And really, you know what the Philippines roster will look like. Rusty and Bunray in for Nomad and Hard Rock respectively. As for the Italian side, we may see Sacklin come in for the Hidden potentially.
We'll see. We still haven't seen Italy play any mixed mode so far in this pool, so that's also going to be interesting. I kind of think that we might just see Arma or Kame play the HD on this. At this
Most
point,
likely Arma. We have seen Arma step in for the Hidden in mixed mod a few times over the tournament, and he is not disappointed. Definitely a reliable option there as well.
For sure. But anyway, I really like that first pick from Philippines. I really want to see how Italy is feeling the mixed mods. And as well that Philippines, I think that was their best looking map yesterday against Poland. Really solid team score. Good scores from everyone. HD, Nomad, and HR.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoa,
but now,
actually, look at the mods from Italy.
Ooh. That is a gamble. That is a gamble with a reason. So Waffle rocking with the Hard Rock, and Kame rocking with Nomad. Possibly a method to match a few of the scores, knowing that if Bunray can set a little bit of a lower score than yesterday, then Kame might be able to outclass Rusty, because at this point, we definitely know Roido's going to stick up with Hidden. But by the looks of it, Arma, just finds some misses I speak, and Sir Waffle misses as well. So
yes,
Philippines
has been missing. Yeah, Philippines still holding strong though, but no, as I say that Rusty has been missing too, and Bunray, so at this point it's still holding kinda close. One big combo against one with Kame and Roido.
Yeah, those two, it's just a matter of the other two players. How long can they hold on for? And Arma's looking pretty good. So also Waffle now, he's getting a bit of traction again. And it is crawling definitely. It will just be a matter of one miss now.
Yeah, Kame is gonna find a miss traded by Rusty though, so it's gonna stay quite close actually.
Oh, and Arma
missing on HD though, and Roido, you can look at what Roido is doing, and it's giving you bad vibes if you're from Italy.
Yeah, it's really, at this point, what you expect from him. Oh, but he finds a miss there, but enough of the effort has been done. Bunray, Rusty back up the combo and built up the lead they needed just for now, though.
Yeah, and combos are now back to even, with Rusty and Kame having above 200. Still, I think if Philippines kind of crumbles in the last part of the map, which shouldn't really happen though, but it's still winnable for Italy.
Yeah, definitely. They can still build up. Kame's got the combo, and Sir Waffle is looking like he's on track now.
Yeah, we got a Bunray miss, but Roido and Rusty still holding. Not much left is left on this map.
Yeah, those two putting the work in and keeping their score up against Italy is really important. But Italy are in a position to attack any minute now. Just a nightmare from the Philippines will do it for Italy, but you know the Philippines, they showed up yesterday and they're going to show up right now to take their first point of the game, even things out. There it is.
Nice first pick from the Philippines. They really needed to perform on that one, and they did. Even if Roido got a bit of a lower score than yesterday, it was hard to match though, to be fair. But still, a really strong score from Bunray and Rusty. On the
Kame, a
Italian
one
side,
miss.
looking a bit weaker, but yeah, still Kame one miss. I think here on HR actually made sense if you look at what happened. This map is really tough on HR and is basically kind of RNG to FC. There's one pattern that's almost you're always gonna miss with HR, so you're kind of capped behind. So you'd rather have strong nomad scores with Kame. I think it was the idea, but
it was the idea. They almost pulled it together, but Roida, just with the really good hidden score, was the one that did it for them. But
exactly.
Kame going to retaliate with a Mixed Mod 1 pick. Surprising after a Mixed Mod 2, but Mixed Mod 1 obviously a lot more different of a map. And a score that they have not revealed yet. They did not play this map yesterday. So they do have something in store here. As for the Philippines, neither did they, but definitely anyone's game after what we saw from that previous pick. Italy do look comfortable though in the mixed mod. They do look like they have all three mods practically covered. So Waffle on Hard Rock. Although it shocked us at the start, definitely looks like it could work.
Yeah, thing is though, on mixed mod, Philippines really has specialists for every mod, but at this point in the tournament, Italy doesn't really have an HD player that can really hold on these really difficult mechanics picks. I mean, any of them can really feel around the hidden, but that's what it is. Pretty much it's just feeling around, rather than being really a strong HD specialist, like you have on the Philippine side with Roido. So I think that's why mixed mod is looking good for Philippines, but if that's the second pick from Italy, they have something in store for us, for sure. We're not picking this at random. And yeah, no, yesterday Philippines played this one against Poland, and it didn't go that well, I'd say, for them, with kind of low scores. Only Rusty got like a 900k with HD. So I think that's why Italy is picking it, just to capitalize on these lower performances from Philippines, maybe.
Yeah, and Italy have a plan as well on this map. They switched around Sir Waffle and Arma. Arma's now on the Hard Rock, which makes a lot more sense. And Sir Waffle and Hidden, really, as you said, they can play anything, and they're really fluid in that manner. But whether or not they can outclass the Philippine side with three specialists is the question. That'll come down to the next 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Really long time, so they've got to stick out basically, especially those Hard Rock players.
Yeah. And this mixed mode is looking way better for Italy. The mechanic speed peak, it's way more to their taste than the previous mixed mode, but we're gonna see some early misses from Kame and Sir Waffle though.
Yeah, it's 2-1, now 3-1, no more FCs on the side of Italy, and just one miss from Rusty there. Philippines already have a really good advantage.
Kind of worrying start for Italy. Roido is gonna find a miss too, so it's only Bunray still FCing with the HR. Kinda want to take the combo at the beginning, but only them two kids. As we get into the first stream section. Oh, everybody missing except Roido on the Philippine side, but everybody holding for Italy. That's where they show their mechanics proficiency.
Yeah, that is the showing of the pick. That is them showing why they picked this, and they've taken the lead just as you say that. Really, at that point where they excel the most.
Yeah, as soon as the speed comes and difficult patterns are here, Italy start FCing. Swirlful is gonna finally find a miss, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not that bad compared to how Philippines is doing. With Arma and Kame activated on the 700 combos.
Yeah, it's those two there, but Rusty has got the combo. It was a bit more of the team, but now only Rusty is there. And now he's found a miss along with a lot of Italian misses, but with the lead now in their favor and a slower section coming up. Well, Kame hasn't made it through that one, unlucky.
Yeah, everybody's back to 2-0 combo pretty much.
Pretty much a reset, but Italy have advantage. Oh,
that's really bad actually. Yeah.
Philippines have combo.
Yeah, Italy has been missing on these build-up sections all the way through the map, and F-seeing the difficult parts, that's not what you want. Because Philippines
so
is getting combos on these parts.
So long as they're in reach for when the speed comes up, maybe they're safe, but it's a lot of build-up from the Philippines. That combo after Italy missed a bunch, really helping them. And especially Reuter holding one on hidden, as we love to see. That's going to keep it out of arm's reach from Italy, and they've become accustomed to it. They can catch these speedy patterns, Rusty, Reuter, combo. Bunray sort of holding on, but compared to the Italian side, really, it's a lot better than you'd expect.
Yeah, expecting a bit bleak here on the Italian side. On this second KI section, they really did not perform as well as on the first one. Still, they built some combo back up, but right now Roido is on the 1000 combo and pulling in insane work for his team.
Yeah, this is the Roido we saw yesterday, and the Roido that is still here. He's still got a dog in him, and he's moving. He's just missed, but he's back on track. Rusty as well, not far behind, and has got a huge combo as well. That'll keep them in the game while Kame and Arma build up.
Yeah, and it's getting closer and closer with Rusty missing and Bunray on the low combo right now. Kame and Arma, once again, the top players for Italy, actually comboing through the difficult part of the map and getting close to 1000 combo, and the lead is going to go back to Italy now.
Miss when you shouldn't, and hold on the combo when you shouldn't. Doesn't matter what the strategy is, so long as you come out on top at the end. But a few misses there, maybe it's possible for Philippines. Reuter's got combo, Bunray's got combo. It's flickering.
Oh, everybody missing except Bunray actually in
last second.
Too many misses at the end from Philippines. He's gonna take it to the Italian side. Wow, that was
so
a
close.
crazy point.
And that was wholly Italy holding on in the speed section at the end. And despite how close it was, they've got their own pick. Second point to Italy, now back to Philippines to match the energy. And is this when we see the hidden pick? Is this when we potentially see them start to enter hidden, some of their guaranteed point picks, you'd say?
Yeah, their favorite point picks. But as you've seen, it was kind of a scary pick for Italy, but it worked out. But the difference here that might have put Italy in danger was, yeah, HD. Struwafel absolutely can hold on his own on HD. Is not a bad player, but by any means. But you cannot really expect him to compete with Roido, the pure HD specialist, the HD legend. And
yeah,
because Italy doesn't have that HD specialist is making it a bit tougher for them.
When it comes down to that, though, really all that was about was getting armor on Hard Rock and getting two confident players, and that has worked out for them. In the end, it was really close as well.
Yeah, it did. No, it was also very fun to watch because Italy kept missing on the slow parts, but when the speed patterns came in, Arma and Kame just hit everything, so...
And number 3, not hidden, but definitely a point that the Philippines know they have a lot better of a chance on. They did play this yesterday, setting at 2.6 compared to Italy, who have not revealed their play map. Yeah. So definitely a confidence pick out of the Philippines here.
Technically, this was banned against Italy on their match by Germany, which is why we didn't see it, but either way I don't think Italy would have picked this map. They really went on full on the THR route. But Philippines did okay on it. It wasn't that bad. It was really, the highlight was Rusty getting 950k on the map, which is an insane score. The map is not easy by any means. It has a really, really mean slow part with pretty edgy dashes that you easily can break combo on. So we're gonna see how Italy actually does on low AR, because we've not really seen them on any low AR pick except last mix mod.
Yeah, in this map pool, 8.8, although already can be considered slow, is really slow compared to the rest of the map pool.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously this is the low AR tech pick with lots of really tricky sliders and pretty edgy dashes all the way through the map.
And you know Roido is suit for this. Rusty as well, you saw from yesterday.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of who can stay in the flow, basically, who can catch all the ticks, because I believe that's where a lot of the players will drop.
Yeah, lots of tricky places to miss. Roido is actually gonna find the first miss so far. It's traded a bit later by Waffle though.
And the Philippines may come out with a time advantage here, sooner or later.
Yeah, it's still very even right now, but Roido is gonna miss again before the reaching 200 combo back, so it's gonna cost them a lot of points.
With armor as well, that's another combo going from Italy, and there's a double miss from the Italian side. The Philippines are definitely in the clear now.
Yeah, especially with Bunner and Rusty. This map is not very long, honestly. It doesn't feel very long. We're already halfway through the map.
Waffle.
And everybody's back to 200 on the Philippine side. Now, can everyone hit the slow part? Roido is gonna miss on it, yeah.
Oh, Bunner!
Yeah, no, that slow part is a killer. Survival to Rusty too.
Rusty, that's the whole team down.
Breaking 2 FCs on the slow part, it's terrible, it's sad. And it's looking a bit scary now for Philippines with Kame still holding the FC.
Is Kame's combo the key to Italy's comeback in this map? Where will this section determine everything for the Philippines? It's now or never, so Waffle misses, that's gonna keep them in the lead.
Yeah, the lead is actually gonna grow for Philippines because everybody's above 100. Roido though is gonna find a miss and it's gonna keep the score even. Bunner though is a big miss.
Misses, that may be it, but armor trades.
And
Rusty as well, is it the Kame? Is it the Kame combo that keeps him alive? There's still time.
I think actually Kame might pull it off. Is there an... Oh, with Sorofel missing though, I'm not sure he can, because he's matched by Roido and Bunray. No.
Bunray, maybe.
Missing. And Rusty missing a lot actually.
There it is.
Oh, Sorof! I think he's gonna make it.
That's clear, but it's a miss, but spinner at the end. Another close point.
Oh no. Philippines have gotta be mad about this one. It's terrible.
They have fumbled that one badly, going from so many combos to just so many misses at the slow section, and Kame's composure what keeps him afloat once again. It's 3-1 now.
Yeah. If Kame missed during the slow part, this was one for Philippines, but he did not and pulled off the 1 mil.
Yeah, there's 2 last late misses, but by then too late for the Philippines to do anything about it, and now back to Italy. They're definitely going to be happy taking that one. With 2 points in a row, they can look to take their third with their own pick, and once we look at that, double time is open once again. Yeah. So it's Hard Rock though, and Hard Rock 3 gonna be the pick.
Yeah, HR3 is gonna be the pick. It was previously on the previous match, Philippines ban, and this map is brutal, especially the first half. Extremely hard to combo, and because lots of edgy dashes everywhere, it feels so tough to play. Italy did play it against Germany and did that fairly well on it. Maybe not as well as expected, but still pretty strong scores with everybody above 800k.
Yeah, regardless, enough to make them pick it and give them a sense of confidence in making this pick against such a strong team. And I think with the scores they've set already in this game, I think they can be confident making this one. They can be confident that they'll set a better team score.
Yeah.
Not only on their end, but on the Philippines' end as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting one for Italy because they kind of want to scout how Philippines is doing on HR today. Yesterday it wasn't looking that good. So, really going to see if this point goes well, they're going to go ahead and pick the last HR remaining too.
Yeah, or more so they can feel confident about picking it because as an Italian team that doesn't have much depth, you really want to close this out quickly before one of the 3 of them gets tired, and this pick is definitely the right choice here as we get going.
For sure. So this map is quite easier on the second half, and you should be able to combo it. I mean, everyone on this lobby should be able to. But the first half is brutal, and it's gonna be a Miss Fiesta, yeah, as you can see already.
Yes, it is panned out well for Italy already, but it's very early. Already a lot of misses though.
Yeah, no FC left already, but that's kind of expected. The map beginning is so difficult. Everybody building some combo backup. You really want to get at least some combo going on this map, it's quite short.
Yeah, for now, Italy have the advantage in combo and in score. Surwaffle misses, and with the Philippines combo, it'll begin to climb.
Yeah, that's not really a miss you want from Surwaffle. But going into this difficult section, I think everyone pretty much almost is gonna miss on this section, but yep.
It's a double, it's the important double on the Italian side, but what does Philippines have to counter that?
Though. Roido is hitting all these difficult patterns, he's finally
Not
gonna
anymore.
rub.
What's climbing though? It is a fluctuating score bar.
Yeah, it went so close to going to
Rusty.
Philippines, but oh no. Arma is actually hitting a lot of these patterns, and it's gonna miss on the jumps.
This misses, but Kame behind them with the big combo now, the leading combo in the lobby now. And with that lead they have after the plethora of misses from the Philippines, they can be comfortable once again.
Yeah, and now what's left of the map is way easier and should be comboed by everyone in the lobby. Misses here are gonna be really punishing if anyone does miss.
Yeah, especially if you're Italy, because now Philippines are in a position to bite back at any moment. But you know these Italians, they're not gonna miss. Kame, Arma, and Waffle still holding on.
Yeah, Banredo finding a miss. And that's gonna seal it for Italy.
Okay.
Well, at this point it doesn't really matter, and it's traded by Brenner anyway.
Yeah, Roida and Arma trading as well.
Yeah, but it was a good performance though from Italy on this pick. I believe they played, they played quite better than yesterday on it.
Yeah, they replicated that score almost, or they did better today than last night, and that definitely is a confidence factor boosting in. Now they got 3 points in a row, and they're definitely confident. They know they have room, but even if they aren't in the lead anytime soon, they've definitely got what it takes to take it soon enough. Philippines have the pick though, and they really want to flip this around right now. Mixed Mod 3, it will be after the performance from Mixed Mod 2. They're looking to do it again. They did play this map yesterday. 2.5 team score, only beating out Poland by 40k, but set some good scores as a team.
Yep. We've seen this map being played, as you said. Roido and Rusty were looking quite solid and more than HD on it. It's a pretty tough map, and it's also really tough with HR. It becomes 6.5. Really difficult. And on this one, I think the HR player for Italy, whether it's Arma, it's probably gonna be Arma, is most likely gonna outperform the HR player from Philippines. And that's what's the biggest opening for Italy, just capitalizing on that HR score, while kind of tanking the HD score compared to Roido.
Yeah, and I think same situation with Arma and the Hard Rock, and this one being the Hard Rock oriented map. CS5, no mod. I think it'll be super important to have him there, and it's sort of awful to just be there to hold on for as long as they can.
Actually, it's gonna be Arma HD and Kami HR.
Regardless that works, we know Arma can play the hidden and mixed mod, and Kame on Hard Rock is definitely not something to sleep on.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to switch up the places.
Yeah, it was either one of them. But it's gonna become HR, and as expected on the other side, Bunray HR and Roido HD. Not surprising.
Direct trade between Arma and Rusty. It'll be pretty even for now, just a bit of flickering.
Arma Fountain really miss, but yeah, as I said, traded by Rusty so far. The combos are fair and square. Everybody has 200. Oh, but we're gonna find a miss on HR though. Yeah, traded by Arma.
But it's surprisingly a Philippines lead, despite that being a combo already lost and 2 combos now dropped from the Philippines side. They've got a really small lead that probably a spinner could end them on. That is assuming no one misses and Reuter is that one to miss.
Yeah, that's gonna be a miss. And everybody recovered nicely on the Italian side. I mean, Arma did recover nicely on the because Kame and Sir Waffle are still assessing them up so far.
Yeah, look at them go. Especially Kame on the CS 6.5 Hard Rock, still assessing. That is super impressive.
Banner is gonna find a couple of misses here.
Yeah.
And the bleeding will not stop for Philippines on their own peak.
Oh, Kame! Really not want to find a miss there, but Bunray trades it, so they've still got a bit of an advantage. Sir Waffle's the one anchoring down the Italian side now, keeping that lead the way it is. Gonna keep growing as Rusty finds another one.
Yeah, especially with Rusty finding that miss, it's huge. Now Sir Waffle getting 1000 combo and putting in insane work for his team. Banry keeps missing on HR and not really finding any combos, especially compared to Kame, so it's gonna be really tough for Philippines to recover from that, and bleeding is not stopping, and Italy is getting a bigger and bigger score lead so far.
Ooh, sort of Waffle misses, but Arma's right behind him, just gonna reach that 1k now.
Yeah.
So really showing that depth and fluidity they have as a team. Arma playing the hidden really well with a few switch rounds. Bunray finding last few misses. Kame to match them, but with the lead they've already got, not much that they can do. Italy have their 5th point and 4 straight points in a row. They can close this out really soon if they wanted to. Their pick moving into Philippines pick. That's all it needs for the Italian side to get their ticket to the grand finals weekend.
Yeah, that's honestly an insane team score though from Italy. Everybody above 900k and 29760k. That's insane.
That is impressive.
And the idea of Philippines that I was guessing was, gapping Italy on HD. That did not happen. Arma actually outperformed Roido on this one. And yeah, the gap between Kame and Benre was also too big, so it ended up really not working out for Philippines. And now there's no mixed mod left, and HD pool still untouched for Philippines, but DT and HR still open for Italy though. That's the big deal.
Yeah, that is huge for Italy to take all those points and have those speed mods still open. Now moving into Freedman is going to be really good for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, on this, on AR 9.2, yesterday Philippines was also not looking that good, I think. Because it was played by a third player, because Bunrik, I don't think, can play that all that well, and third player was kind of lacking behind. To be honest, it was also kind of the same for Italy, but not to the same extent. You cannot really expect the third player for Italy, Sir Waffle, to keep up with Arma and Kame on AR 9.2 DT. That's not really a thing. Sir Waffle actually played really well, but it's just compared to Arma and Kame, you can't really do something on this type of map. They're absolute monsters at high RDT.
Yeah, Sir Waffle is just doing his job as the third player they need in that team, and he is putting up scores that can complement Arma and Kame, put up good enough team scores, obviously through the 5 points they've taken. This map here, both teams, as you mentioned earlier, played it 2.8k compared to a 2.5 mil. That's 2.8 mil as well.
Yeah, that's
so
a huge difference.
A lot of confidence both within the game and the score-wise, so obviously going to be pretty comfortable with this one. The Philippines are having trouble with their third though. Kielzu and Roido are the two that will be playing this one for sure. Kielzu is going to be replacing either Rusty or Marin, who played this yesterday. Now it's just a matter of which of those two plays now.
I think you still want Rusty on that, most likely. But yeah, it's still... No, actually it's gonna be Marin. But yeah, it's tough getting a 3-man roster on this for Philippines. Not sure have that good of a high RDT roster, especially compared to Italy. So yeah, that's gonna be the roster, actually different from yesterday. It's gonna be Killzoo replacing Rusty.
And it's in Marin. Marin and Kelsey, the two others coming in. Marin did play this yesterday, so
Yeah.
as you said, the replacement there. Hopefully that can do its miracles against Italy's score that they already know they can set.
Yeah, and to beat Italy on this, you basically need like 3,900k. So it's gonna be tough, but Kame and Arm actually finding misses in the intro section of the map. As well as Waffle is traded by Killzoo though, but... And Marin missing too, now it's only Roido on the Philippine side.
But Waffle gets 2 misses compared to the 1, but Marin finds another one. Is it enough to hold on? Kame and Arma do what they do, they've built up, and Roido's the only one holding it back as far as he can, but that score is climbing quickly.
Yeah, Roido is doing a lot of work, but on the other side it's Arme and Kama, and Sirafo is recovering nicely. To be honest, Killzoo was also recovering nicely, and Marin too, but they broke a 200 combo. But yeah, as you can see the combos, Arma, Kame and Roido, everybody doing insanely well on this pick.
Yeah, and Roido, the only combo left on the Philippine side, now gone. Italy will capitalize as much as they can, an 800, 900 combo, both on that side of Sir Waffle building up occasionally, complementing that score. Marin the only one to match along with Roido, but it'll be a matter of time before they miss. Marin does there.
Yeah, and Arma and Kame still holding, and that's gonna be it. Well, and once again, 2.8 mil on this for Italy. Insane showing, 1 miss from Kame, 2 misses from Arma. A very respectable performance from Roido with 3 misses, 950k. But on this, Italy is just king. Cannot really beat Italy on this.
Yeah, really not much. You can't beat out Arma and Kame, and even then Sir Waffle's just doing more than enough for his team to keep him afloat.
Yeah. Yeah, 840k is still also really good. Better than the supporting players from Philippines. And the scores were about the same as yesterday. Both teams improved a bit, but yeah, on paper it was for Italy, and what happened was what we expected. But now it's time for Philippines to pick, and I'm looking at the HD the HD pool for Philippines, and it's gonna be HD3.
Yeah, really, probably their only chance left to take just 1 point on the hidden before Italy come in with the undoubted hard rock pick. Will be hidden 3, CS 3.7, air 9.3. Definitely territory where they can take this point, just so long as they find enough motivation within them.
Yeah, maybe nerves also building up. At this point, it's a match point to qualify for top 3. It's not something to scoff at, absolutely. But these are experienced players though, they know their way around tournaments.
We don't know what Italy is capable of in this map, but Philippines played this one yesterday. Surprisingly lost the point, only setting a 2.5 mil against the Polish side. But maybe they think that 2.5 mil can either be improved on or is enough to take on the Italian side.
Yeah. So far, we've seen actually Arma, Kame and Sirafo this match, I believe, playing fairly well on the HD. So they're definitely capable of playing HD at this level, but we're gonna see how it goes on this one. Thing is, can anyone match like a really good score from Roido maybe? Once again, we'll see. But even though it's big by Philippines, and on paper, I think they're kind of the favorite. I also could absolutely see Italy taking it.
Yeah, Italy are fluid and well-rounded. They can definitely set a great team score. It'll just be a matter of whether or not Bunray and Rusty can complement Royda, assuming Royda pops off this time around. I'm hoping he does.
Yep.
Calm intro stuff here, no one breaking as expected. Gonna see one trade.
Yeah, by Rusty and Kame. Everybody else holding though. Oh, it's gonna be one miss by Rusty, but actually traded by Sorafo and Kame. Rusty's finding a lot of misses though.
Everyone's finding misses.
Yeah, everybody's finding misses except Roydo, the player who wanted to perform on this, actually showing up.
Yeah, now it's a matter of the Philippines, Bunray and Rossi not missing. They've got the lead for now, and they just need to hold on because Italy are building up slowly. They've got enough of a combo to bite back, and you look at that score bar, it's not that much in the favor of the Philippines, but
yeah,
soon enough.
Score difference is gonna stay the same, but yeah, Italy's right behind, and a miss from Rusty is actually gonna flip the score back to Italy. Oh, it's
again.
And Sorafo actually. Yeah, no, now this is gonna be way in favor of Philippines with two combos from Roydo and Bunray, only against Arma. Oh, Bunray gonna find a miss though, and it's also once again huge.
That is huge. It's just Roydo and Arma now, but so long as Arma and Kame have that combo and the other two just keep finding misses, Italy will be very confident with this one for sure.
Oh,
Roydo finally falls.
And yeah, at this point, it's Arma the only one holding combo, and Italy is getting the score lead bigger and bigger, and it's looking really good for them.
That may be the end for the Philippines. Arma ending it off on a super high note of just a massive combo at the end, or had a massive combo, but really not much that can be done now. Damage already done, and would you look at that, Italy 7-1 to the Philippines, ticket to the grand finals weekend. Good game, well played to both teams.
Exactly. Really respectable performance on this one from Roydo 9 ATK, I want to point out. He did everything he could, but unfortunately that was not enough. But once again, a really strong performance from Italy. Both matches this week, 7-1. They've only lost 2 maps on 16 maps played. They only lost 2, which is an insane statistic, and it's gonna be really scary for the 2 remaining teams actually in the bracket that are USA and South Korea. I think everybody's been pointing out USA and Korea being the top 2 favorites for sure, but with how well Italy has been playing, honestly, don't count them out. They could definitely put one of these 2 teams out of the top 2 for sure, I think. So it's gonna be an insanely hype next week.
Yeah, Italy are a dark horse, so whoever does lose that game later on today definitely has a lot to worry about going into their first game of the grand finals weekend. Regardless though, Philippines still playing so well throughout their time, just falling short to an Italian side that proved nothing wrong about them. Playing so well, and we'll see what those 3 can do in the grand finals.
Yeah, exactly. Top 4 for Philippines is a good result. They can be proud of what they did. But yeah, that's gonna be a top 3 for Italy at least, and that meaning another Gnoza badge for CWC. All of
Also
Italy rejoices. But yeah, no, that's...
They're already happy. They're already happy.
Everybody is. But yeah, that's gonna be it, I think. There's still the last match of this week, USA against Korea. Do not miss this one. This is an insane lineup, an insane match. 2 hours from now.
Maybe the most important CTB game to date.
Yeah, I mean it's a grand finals type of match, absolutely. But yeah, it's gonna be live on 13 UTC.
In around 2 hours. So we'll see you there.
Yep.
Otherwise, I've been Ewong, joined by Realmus, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. It was a pleasure.
Drop it.